what He's ordered for us. Laws may differ based on religions, but the principle should have been the same, that to do good, be good, act good. Because we have to be representatives of the heavens. As a result of the gift from Allah is that when He wants somebody to really have Islam, He allows them to fight, to understand that you need a guide. And the people who come to tariqah, they all have a story, similar story. Our story, we came into Islam through events and tragedies and difficulties that it's time to submit. And went to the masjids and saw it's like the Wild West. Each week is different guy on the pulpit, different clothes. One time he's wearing jeans, next time he's wearing tie, next time he's a doctor, next time he's an engineer. And talking politics, maybe a little bit of Islam, and the community not having any type of awareness. And we saw then after every Jummah the people were angry at the homeless people outside asking for some sadaqah. And in our heart something wasn't right. You read and understood a little bit about the love of Prophet and the holy companions and their companionship, the respect they had, the love they felt, the community they made. I said, where is that in here? Because these guys don't even know each other, there's a different guy up there each week saying something different, but the general character was very harsh. When Allah sends these people like pigeons outside, give the crumbs from your pocket and they take away your difficulties, but you shoo them away and aggressive with them. So they were push Allah's ni'mat away. So any heart would see that and say, this is not what I read from Prophet. This was not the companionship, this was not the patience, love and tolerance. This is Allah's ni'mat. When He gives you in your heart what you think you know is right and they're not acting right, and you can't convince me that they're right, because they'll tell you, no, we are the people right. And if you, then they get angry, we are the people who are right. So, but your character is already showing you have no khuluq, what are you talking about? And when you lack mental fortitude and you lack faith, what happens when you say and insist you're right? You become violent and angry and persist in being right. That was not the way of Islam. That's why these people will always have fights outside of their Jummah, because you don't have mental fortitude, you don't have light within your heart, you want to be stubborn on an issue, then you just become angry. That's what ignorant people do. If you study in our levels of the heart, what happens with anger? Anger is ignorance, then becomes violence. That's not faith. Anger and faith, they go to the heart, the two don't mix. If within your heart is anger, there's no iman, because Prophet described, qatab is kufr. So which one is it that you want? These are now people without guides. They think they just go, they go for Jummah, they read, they pick up a couple hadiths, get confused of what they believe the hadiths to be about. And then an understanding with the guys are teaching, look, if you have anger in your heart there's no faith, because the light has to enter the heart, not the fire of shaitan. And if you think you have knowledge, knowledge illuminates, but ignorance brings anger and then darkness. If what you think you have ulum and knowledge, knowledge brings a light, and that becomes the lights of faith that are now being deposited into the heart. So he said the upper triangle of people, the six-pointed star, it's not Jewish star, it's the star of Prophet that he gave to Bani Israel of which they don't know its secret anymore. This has to do with the formation of our light. Your highest point is your maqam al-ihsan, where you reflect light from your head. Your Islam on the right side is the foundation of your upper triangle, because this has to do with the soul. So your Islam has to be strong. Your Iman is in your heart, because this is where this foundation has to be placed. How would you know that? You don't. You don't understand the foundation of your soul, that it's going to have its base is Islam, the heart filled with Iman, and the two when they're powerful opens up maqam al-ihsan, in which qamarun, the lights of your heart and your discipline shine through you, and you become a light and a source of guidance. This Islam brings knowledge. So what's happening on this earth now, it's the reverse triangle, because the reverse triangle going down from this star